Lovely. Something coming through loud and clear there, Matt.
All the way up the end. See ya?
A vital 6 points go on the line this evening as Western Sydney Wanderers take on APIA Leichhardt. It's round 18 of NPL New South Wales women's football from the Golden West Wanderers Football Park in Rooty Hill. Good evening, everybody. Mike Sheen with you. Great to have your company for this vital fixture, as I say off the top. This is a 6-pointer, if ever there was one, in the context of the NPL women's season. Western Sydney Wanderers, if they've got any hope at all, they must win this evening. While APIA sitting in sixth position on the ladder, a win here is essential if they're to keep their finals hopes alive. Teams are filtering through. Let's have a look at them as they line up this evening. For the visitors, APIA Leichhardt, starting in goal, number 1, Sophie Magus, along with 2, Claudia Chicho, 6 Mona Walker, 11 Ash Crofts, the captain, 13 Jordan Jasnos, 14 Mia Golding, 16 Estelle Fregale, 18 Sophie Hoban, 23 Ash Brodigan, 24 Christina Kachich, and 63 Alyssa Rose. Reserve keeper is number 30 Paige Cuthill. The other subs, 5 Teal Kilbride, 7 Charlotte Lancaster, 8 Hannah McNulty, 19 Imogen Lane, and 20 Zoe Panagopoulos. Waiting for the Wanderers to name their side for this evening's match. Waiting for that to come through. Here it is now. Starting in goal, number 1, Amy Hall for the Wanderers, along with 5 Chelsea Barton, 10 Erin Gordon, 11 Miriam Zamaya, 13 Charlotte Bradshaw, 14 Alvina Koshaba, 16 Annika Stajic, 19 Talia Yunus, 25 Kush LaRue, 31 Amelia Bennett, and 33 Amy Barker. The reserve keeper is number 20 Jasmine Silva. The other subs, 2 Lauren Nada, 7 Alyssa McKenzie, 8 Estella Cameron, 21 Olivia Vanderlaan, and 34 Talia Voskainen. Our referee this evening is Charlotte Flynn. That's her making her way out, along with Casey Fleming and Karina Cortese, the assistants. It looks like we're not too far away from kickoff here at Wanderers Football Park. As I say, a vital game in the context of the season tonight for both these sides. 3-pointer here is essential for both these teams if they're to have any chance of making finals this season. They do need the victory, more so APIA, but the Wanderers, if they want to make some sort of run late in the season, they need the points this evening. Looks like Wanderers have won the toss, with Annika Stajic wearing the armband this evening. Wanderers in their traditional red and black. APIA in their alternate white kit with the sky blue shorts. Looks like APIA will be running left to right in the opening 45 minutes. Brad Attard in charge of APIA, Jamie Dibb in charge of the Wanderers. So we're just about ready for kickoff here at Wanderers Football Park. Been a beautiful day in Western Sydney, a little bit of cloud rolling in. Hopefully it stays away for the next 90 minutes. We're just about ready for kickoff. Western Sydney Wanderers and APIA Leichhardt. Have a look at the scores around the grounds. We are underway at Popondetta Park, Mount Druitt Town Rangers and University of New South Wales. They've only had 60 seconds or so. No score on the board there. At Lake Macquarie, we've had an hour. They got delayed with their kickoff. They were due to kick off at 3. That one ended up going just on 4 o'clock. The Newcastle Jets taking on MacArthur Rams in a vital game for both those clubs, trying to avoid relegation. And after an hour, it's Newcastle Jets 1, MacArthur Rams 1. So, as it stands, it would leave Newcastle in the relegation position. They are able to be relegated at the end of the year for the first time in the club's history. Neither team looking for the dreaded drop. Casey Fleming watches as Charlotte Flynn blows her whistle and says, let's go, round 18 action. Wanderers and APIA from Wanderers Football Park. It's the big game for APIA coming up Thursday week. The Sapphire Cup final taking on Mount Druitt Town Rangers at Valentine Sports Park. 7 p.m. kickoff there. That'll be a fascinating final, the Sapphire Cup, in 10, 11 days' time. But first, they have the task of getting past Western Sydney Wanderers, who have possession early on. Rena Kashaba getting an early touch alongside Charlotte Bradshaw, who sweeps it to the motorway side of the ground. 7 motorway off in the distance there. This little turn from Kush LaRue back in the Wanderers lineup. Doesn't win the foul or the throw. Bathurst product concedes the throw. It's an APIA ball in midfield. This ball out wide for Mia Golding. A nice little one-touch forward. That's a beautiful ball forward for Estelle Frigale, who puts it into the box. That's a great ball in. It had to be cleared away by the Wanderers. Early chance for the visitors. They're on their toes tonight. The Inner West outfit. It's Golding down the right. Has to work it inside for Gale. In fact, that's Sophie Hoban. We could say congratulations to Sophie Hoban. We'll get to that when this play comes to an end. One of a couple of APIA players who have had some big news in recent weeks. I think we can go there now. Sophie Hoban getting engaged recently. Congratulations to Sophie and her partner, along with Ash Brodigan, who also became engaged. And a big shout out belatedly to injured APIA player Mel Caceres, who tied the knot recently, got married. So congratulations to Mel and her now husband Leo. I'm sure she's tuned in from somewhere in the Mediterranean, I'm not sure, but wherever she is, I'm sure she's enjoying the honeymoon and no doubt watching her girls go round tonight. Congratulations, Mel, from all of us in Football New South Wales. That's great news. Now, APIA, a little bit sloppy at the back there. Mona Walker just in that one run. Only a couple of minutes gone in the first half here at Wanderers Football Park. Mike Sheen with you this evening for the call of this one. Here's Frigale. Hard up on the touchline. Beats one, beats a second. Gets it inside for Hoban. Hoban tried to work it into the area, but the Wanderers defence up to the task. That will be a Wanderers throw. Deep on the left-hand side for them. No, in fact, it'll be an APIA ball. Deep on the right, so near Golding to do the honours. Right up against the corner flag. Look for opponent nicely, works it inside. Can she get it back? She can, but only just. And the defence from Western Sydney up to the task. Now Christina Kachich, one of those who was forced to move at the end of last season, formerly with Football New South Wales Institute, down to home at Lambert Park. Has certainly made herself at home in the maroon and sky blue. Mia Golding. 3 Wanderers for company. Somehow feeds it forward. That's a great ball in the direction of Hoban. Right-hand side, slides it across. Did that take a hand? Yes, it did. Easily took a hand there, and free kick goes the way of Western Sydney. First one of the day. A clear handball. A reminder, don't forget Kickoff, the official Football New South Wales podcast. Teo Pellizzeri and the departing Annabelle Banfield, I hate to say, may be off to the States. Good luck with everything in the future, Annabelle, but Teo and Annabelle on the latest edition as we see a free kick going the way of APIA. Discussing all the latest football news, Emily Manette from Manly United is the NPL women's guest on the latest edition. Out now, wherever you get your podcasts. Kickoff, the official Football New South Wales podcast. Well worth a listen. There Golding, been busy down the right, dispossessed. we've got a whistle. I think we have. Holdings won the free kick. Dangerous area here for APIA. Alyssa Rose stepping up to take the free. Only about 10 metres in from touch and only about 20 metres out. So really good areas here for APIA Leichhardt early on. Ball to the back post, up they go. Great save, Amy Hall. Got down to the right-hand side. Forced it away. Corner to APIA on the left. Amy Hall had to get down low quickly to her right-hand side and made a vital save to keep the home side level after 6 minutes. Corner on the left for APIA, in it comes the in-swinger. Had to be parried away, it was. Hall did enough to see it out, only briefly. Jasnos left-hand side. And it comes once again to the back post. Oh, that's a lovely finish. That is a beautiful finish there. And APIA take the lead. It's Alyssa Rose, I think it is. No, it's Mona Walker. Mona Walker getting the celebrations. APIA leads at 1-0. It's all the visitors. Mona Walker with the goal. So the visitors play from in front on 7 minutes. Western Sydney Wanderers 0, APIA Leichhardt 1. The rush continues for Brad Adhard's side, and they needed that one. Certainly helps their push up the ladder. If they can win tonight, they'd only be a point behind Spirit and potentially Illawarra. 6 games or 7 games to go in the season. Be right on the doorstep of that top 4, and we all know what APIA have done in the last few years, but the Wanderers trying to reply in kind. Cleared away by APIA. Now the Wanderers taking a little time to settle. Lily Bennett. Now it's Alvina Kashaba and Bradshaw to the right-hand side. Barker was an option on the inside. They didn't go that way. Instead, it's Annika Stajic. Nice touch forward there from Erin Gordon. Can't work it all the way down the line, but they'll get the throw on the right-hand side here, Western Sydney. 8.5 minutes gone. It's 1-0 around the grounds. It's still Newcastle Jets 1. MacArthur Rams 1. 70 minutes gone there. And at Popondetta 11 minutes gone. It's all action this evening. Mount Georgetown Rangers 1. University of New South Wales 1. So goals are plenty in round 18 of the NPL women's competition. As the ball goes out for a goal kick. Take a quick check of the other matches around the grounds. Sydney Union Bulls Academy. Bulls FC Academy no score at Uni Oval after 12 minutes, and at 5:30 got the game. It's been moved to Valentine. Sydney Olympic and Illawarra. That's another mouth-watering matchup, that is. Olympic making a mid-season run. I want to keep the winning streak going against Illawarra. Are they getting the wobbles up? The Stingrays, well, we'll find out tonight. Now it's Western Sydney Wanderers. We'll focus on our game here. This ball down the right-hand side. Will be taken by Sophie Magus at the back. Pulling in with Sally James, unavailable due to national team duties. He was on the bench yesterday in Bunbury in southern WA. Didn't get a start in the 1-0 loss to Panama. Match 2 of that series in Perth on Tuesday night, I believe. Zamaya, left-hand side for the Wanderers, makes the run down the wing. That's a great run from Miriam Zamaya. Has options inside, including Talia Yunus. Doesn't go that way. Went to the box, but nobody there in red and black, and Magus claims that one easily. APIA able to settle on the ball. Plenty of experience in the 2 lineups this evening. And on the turf tonight, the girls. Tussle there, Talia Yunus wins out. Down the left-hand side, Zamaya again. Stajic made the run. Will be shepherded by Kachich, who can't find the line and out for the goal kick. And now APIA on the counter-attack. Winning all action start this evening. Ashcrofts turns provider. Will only provide it for Amy Hall, however, at the back. I don't know if you call that highlighted yellow or colour you call Amy Hall's outfit tonight. Lily Bennett deciding not to leave the Wanderers and play in the NPL system this season. Charlotte Bradshaw swings to the right-hand side in front of the benches. And a beautiful day in Sydney town. Still sitting at around 18 degrees at the moment, so quite mild. As you can see, the benches have got the blankets out. They're in the depths of winter, mind you, so temperature, especially in Western Sydney, does drop very quickly, especially after dark. Now it's Koshaba. Stajic making the run down the right-hand side. Second effort won't come in. It'll be a corner kick to the Wanderers. Certainly been a frenetic start here at Wanderers Park this evening. The Alvena Koshaba, another formerly of the Institute. Take the corner on the right-hand side for Western Sydney. Left footer swings it in. That's a great ball in. Magus had to punch away. Second effort, cleared off the line. Great defence from APIA. Bodies on the deck. Free kick APIA. Oh my goodness me. We've got a live one, ladies and gentlemen. Shots galore, bodies on the deck, all happening, and we haven't even hit the quarter-hour mark the trainer is called for. Oh my goodness, what a start we've had tonight. Goal to Mona Walker on 7 minutes. Shots galore, bodies on the deck. And we're only just getting warmed up. Take a check around the grounds. As I said, that one game still to kick off in about 10 minutes. So the scores around the grounds. Sydney Olympic and Illawarra Stingrays about to kick off. Sydney Uni 0, Bulls FC Academy 0 after 17 minutes. Also 17 minutes gone at Popondetta. It's Mount Druitt Rangers 1, University of New South Wales 1. And 77 minutes played in the Hunter Valley. It's Emerging Jets or Newcastle Jets 1, Macarthur Rams 1. Last night we had 2 matches. The afternoon match, Mel Muscat brought you that game. The Christie Park Derby, the Arctic Circle Derby. And it finished all square. Spirit FC and Gladesville Ravens 0-0. While last night the match of the round at North Turramurra, Annabelle Banfield calling that one. Northern Tigers 1, Manly United 2. That's a big result for Manly. Northern starting to struggle. It's our feature match of the round last night. We're right to get back underway. Goal kick. Nice head from Talia Yunus there. Goal by Mona Walker, the goal scorer. He decides to reload by Chicho to Agus. Now, APIA switch to the left-hand side. Going to take a little bit of time here. Walker to the right-hand side, honouring the run made by Mia Golding. Rodigan turns it inside, but turns it over. Eunice, oh, did she keep that in? Referee said she did. You heard the groans from the APIA supporters. It might have crossed the line. It was touch and go. One definitely over the line and out. It'll be an APIA throw on the right. That was a marginal call at best. The other end of the ground. Sophie Hoban. Turn the corner, has a second effort, likes that one, still going along the line. She couldn't keep it in. Goal kick. Ball to restart play. Certainly not been a dull affair this evening here at Wanderers Football Park. That's a lovely ball forward. Push LaRue down the right. Doesn't win the throw in front of the assistant, and she can't believe she doesn't get the call. It's the way of APIA Leichhardt. She's staggered that didn't go her way. Now the Wanderers get the throw. Football gods might have worked a bit of magic there, I don't know, but LaRue will certainly believe a degree of justice has been served. Turned inside by Annika Stajic. Flag is up for offside against the Wanderers. First offside call of the evening goes against the home team. Claudia Chicho to take the free kick. Only about 10 metres out. A little bit less from goal. On the far side of the ground. Ball worked upfield towards halfway. APIA keeping possession nicely. Mia Golding has a look from a long way out. Body to the back post. Can they turn it home? No. Great defence from the Wanderers. Great work there from APIA. The Wanderers had all hands to the pump, making sure that stayed at 1-0. Alyssa Rose to take the corner, but they're not happy with the football. See the assistant on the near side just checking the pressure in the ball, so they might get that one worked on in a moment. But another corner to APIA, their second. Rose sends it into the near post, but cleared away easily by Western Sydney to halfway. work there to keep that away. Frigale. And for options, wanting somebody to make a run for her. Still Frigale, not happy with what she was getting. In her mind, wasn't much. That's a lovely touch forward. Alyssa Rose from the edge of the box. It was rising. Nice effort there. The one-timer from Alyssa Rose had a nice little curve on it. That was always over the crossbar and into the fence. And all APIA in the opening 20 minutes. They lead at 1-0. Mona Walker on 7. Turning it home. A little lightning in the background there, so we might have a delay coming up shortly. Well, you saw that as much as I did, and hopefully we don't get delayed too much tonight, if at all. Ideally, we don't get delayed at all, but hopefully there's nothing too bad developing. Meanwhile, play continues. Western Sydney trying to find an equaliser down the left-hand side. Stajic pulled offside. Second one against Western Sydney in the opening quarter of the match. Around the grounds, I can tell you it's good news if you're a Macarthur Rams fan. They've taken the lead. 2-1 they lead it with 7 minutes remaining in regulation at Lake Macquarie. Still 1-1 between Mount Druitt and University of New South Wales at Popondetta. Here it's 1-0 APIA. Western Sydney trying to make the run. Kush LaRue fed it forward. Worked it into the heart of the box. Only found Sophie Magus. Was easily taking that one. And if white shirts around her for support. Dance for Millie Bennett. Can't get on the end of it. Cheech. Yeah, happy to settle it. Simple defenders just controlling play for the moment. Cheech. Short ball for Sophie Hoban. That was for Gale. Cheech on the right-hand side, swings it forward. Not a bad idea. We'll pick out Golding. We found Talia Eunice. Now the Wanderers trying to counter. Aaron Gordon. The Wanderers will take their time. Kashaba. Get inside. Keep the passing moving. Western Sydney. Bradshaw. Chelsea Barton. And the Macarthur Rams player made the move in the off-season to Rudy Hill from Linwood Park. Chaba. It's a lovely ball forward. Trying to find Annika Stajic. Cheech was there. Is that like the front page of tomorrow's paper? APIA trying to build something down the left-hand side. Crossfield is a nice one, looking for Golding, but too much on that. Goes out for a throw. 25 minutes played here at Wanderers Football Park. Western Sydney Wanderers 0, APIA Leichhardt 1. Conceding the free kick there. Stream with you this evening for Football New South Wales. Great to be with you on this Sunday evening once again. Shaba working it forward, looking for Yunus. Found Regale. Cheech. Have a lot to work with. Finds Alyssa Rose. Cheech losing the handle for a moment, but able to go back to Magus, who recycles through the young defender. APIA reasonable form, 2 wins out of their last 3. One loss coming to University of New South Wales a fortnight ago at the Village Green. Big win last weekend, 2-0 over Mount Druitt at Lambert Park. It was a massive result, especially with the Sapphire Cup coming up in a week and a half's time. Right quarters there. Chava trying to work something. Bradshaw decides to go all the way back to Amy Hall. Barton spins wide to the right-hand side, but touch was just a little heavy. Not for a throw to APIA in front of the dugout. Brad Adhard, his feet. Going to run down the line. Barton slips at the wrong moment. Boot on it, and it goes out for an APIA throw deep on the left. Big win last week for APIA. All that a loss to UNSW, as I said in that. If you haven't seen this game, go and check it out. Gladesville and APIA, it finished 3-3. That game was absolutely mental. That was a crazy game. Either team could have won that at the end, and in the end, nobody did. It ended 3-3, but check that one out. That was a crazy one. Wanderers' form been a bit patchy the last couple of weeks, fair to say. Going down 3-0 to Olympic. A 1-1 draw with Illawarra here a fortnight ago. And then a 2-1 loss to Gladesville last weekend at Christie Park. I don't know if we can call it the Arctic Circle when it's not a Spirit home game. I don't know how the rules apply to that, but anyway, it was at Christie Park last weekend. Lee Bennett, that's a look, goes down the right-hand side. That's a nice ball in the direction of Kush LaRue. Can't quite get on the end of it. APIA able to clean up. Cheech down the left. A good run from her. Down the line, that was a lovely ball, but Chelsea Barton. Solid defender, Chelsea Barton, and that was never coming through. Almost half an hour gone. APIA 1-goal advantage. Eunice controls it nicely through midfield, looking for an option, wanting somebody, anybody in red and black to make a run. Goes wide to Kush LaRue. Amy Barker inside. Goes to the right-hand side, out further. Erin Gordon. Back to Rue, the 1-2 coming in, but the defence up to the task. Looks like we've got a lightning delay at Popondetta. They've come off the field after half an hour. It's 1-1 there. Stoppage time at Lake Macquarie. It's still 2-1 Rams over Jets. So we'll take a check of the other grounds in round 18 action. Had 32 minutes at Uni Oval. It's Sydney Uni 0, Bulls FC Academy 0. No start as yet at Valentine between Olympic and Illawarra. There's a chance for APIA though, down the right-hand side. That's a lovely ball. Hall there first. Idea was right, but not quite able to do it. Bradshaw. With thunder in the background. Sure how much longer Charlotte Flynn's going to allow play to continue with that lightning in the area. Cheech. What do you want to do here? Yeah, happy to sit on the ball. Cheech headed away by Koshaba. Goes out, it'll be a Wanderers throw. Half an hour down at Wanderers Park. Western Sydney Wanderers 0, APIA Leichhardt 1. Alia Yunus harassed by Estelle Frigale, who concedes the free kick. Switch quickly to the far side. Barton. Push LaRue. Barker inside, doesn't go that way. Not the right option there. I think that was Talia Yunus, my apologies. Sophie Magus. The, call it forest green, bottle green. The dark green kitsch tonight for her. Wide to the left-hand side. And keep it in. Andrew's just applying a little bit of pressure here. Bennett manages to find support in the form of Barton. Nice little piece of play there. Everybody's hoping we can get to half time before get any delays to play. I'll let Flynn just having a quick glance at the watch there. Doesn't fill me with a lot of confidence quietly. While the play does continue for now, Barton, the header centrally, intercepted by APIA. It's a nice ball forward, but Amy Hall comes out in front of Ashcrofts and claims that one. Eunice. Bradshaw sweeps it wide. Barton. For Barker. Just couldn't quite measure the pass there for Amy Barker. It's her on the ball now. She's been good this season, Amy Barker, for the Wanderers. It's a couple there with a nice little turn. Provides this time for Kush LaRue. Can she keep it in? She can. The cutback's nice. The shot is in. That is a beautiful finish. Annika Stajic, that was outstanding. We're level here at Wanderers Park. 1-1. Annika Stajic with a rocket to level up the score. The run down the right was beautiful. The cutback was excellent. And the finish was top draw. Western Sydney Wanderers 1, APIA Leichhardt 1. Ten minutes and change remaining to the break. Hopefully we'll get there. So all square here at Wanderers Park. Home side with a strike and a half. Annika Stajic showing her class, the youngster. Barton. Back to Koshaba. Amy Hall. Formerly with the Stingrays. Crowd. See the lightning in the background. You heard the reactions there. Surely Charlotte Flynn must have one eye on the skies and one eye on the game. It's into the break, 1-1. Ball down the right-hand side, too deep for Mia Golding. Certainly been an entertaining game tonight here at Wanderers Park. Sides certainly turning it on this evening. Cheech. Owner Walker dispossessed. Get it back here, APIA, do they? No, Talia Yunus. A heavy challenge. Referee said play on. Far side of the ground. That's a nice ball forward. Bush LaRue sprinting after it. Magus. It's there first. Looks like it's full time at Lake Macquarie, and it is full time. Newcastle will be bottom of the table after a 2-1 loss to Macarthur. I think I'm right in saying back-to-back wins for the Rams. Probably the first time this year without checking the notes. They've gone back-to-back. That will help their case. Number 5 for them. Just a little mid-season run for Southwest outfit. London Lightning in the background. Kick. Good by Charlotte Flynn, going the way of APIA. Takes MacArthur up level with Sydney Uni on points. University ahead on goal difference. It wins a corner here on the right-hand side. It's their third. The little schedule for APIA. Sydney Uni next weekend back at Lambert Park. Then the Sapphire Cup final, and then a road trip to Newcastle. It's a little schedule for Inner West Club. Triple out. Photographer's heading to cover, that's usually a good sign that it's Mother Nature's turned on a show, and it's not a nice one. We'll be out in it. 7 minutes through the break. Rain starting to fall here at Wanderers Park. LaRue, far side of the ground. The scoreboard which reads 1-1. Barton, by Eric Gordon. Bullets are up on the far side of the ground. Jackets are out, and weather gear is getting dragged out, so hopefully we'll get the break. Eunice. And it's dispossessed. Now it's Frigale. Bennett was enough to find support. Rain down here at Wanderers Park. Conditions a little bit trickier. Chava down the line, nice ball for Eunice. Work back inside. Doesn't have a lot to go to. We'll have to do it herself here, Talia Eunice. That's a great ball forward. Idea was right for Amy Barker. Just stretched to grab it. Charlotte Flynn says we'll hold it there. Thank you, everybody. Got to 40 minutes. Mother Nature pulling rank, so take a breather here at Wanderers Football Park. It's 1-1 the scoreline. All hitting the room is a bad idea, so we might take some evasive action ourselves. Everyone's heading for shelter. We'll do the same. We'll be back when we have more football action from Wanderers Football Park after 40 minutes. Western Sydney Wanderers 1, APIA Leichhardt 1.
Go do the tie on the grade. Get on, fill up,